half a year I have been doing this Pokemon card business journey. 26 weeks, which is absolutely insane. And we are halfway to our next giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed, please do already. My name is Corey. I just talk bollocks about my Pokemon card business and just share my journey along the way. So if you're into that, please like and subscribe. Anyway, 26 weeks. We are still in the profit. Thank God. But it is gonna not stay that way. We're gonna talk about that right now. Week 26 on Trade Me, we only sold $87.39, but I was kind of like expecting it to be kind of low because I only had like little EXs on there and I wasn't expecting them to go too crazy, but one of them, the Arcanine EX, went for $10. That was mental. I did have like a few other cool cards on there, like a Zoro Master Ball from Prismatic, Terrestrial Festival actually, but it went for $3. But anyway, we sold a fair few cards on Facebook though. We sold $1,333.50, but I just didn't expect that at all. But again, the week after the card show is always a pretty good week because not everyone can make it to the card show, and then when I go to a card show I come back with more, so I've got more inventory and then I just post it all over socials. So there was some pretty good sales on there. Deoxys, a Salgaleo, a Lunala, an Umbreon. I don't know how to pronounce some of those Pokemon's names. $124. We sold an Espeon Korean for $120. Good to get that out of there. And I also sold the Glaceon V for $110. Alakazam and a Pikachu, like the older school cards, for $132. A Lapras for $44. Steelix $49. Lugia PSA 8, I think, for $75, and there was just other little cards in there to bring that total up, but those were the biggest sales. So good to get some money back, and that brings the total sales for week 26 to $1,420.89. Let's go. And that brings the total sales for the whole 26 weeks to $26,860.20. Bro, bring on the 50,000, eh? It's coming around super fast. If I could take a guess, I'm gonna say like maybe before October we might actually hit that. If we do, that'd be pretty crazy. Let's try and make that. Okay, 50 before October. We haven't invested any more money into like the business this week, but there isn't. I'll tell you in a second. So $26,860.20 minus $24,005 invested. We are in the profit at $2,855.21. This is the most amount of profit we've ever been in, bro. Over 2K. I don't think we've ever been in 2K profit. Hang on, let me just have a quick look. Bro, yes. Let's go, bro. Oh, it's a good feeling, but the feeling is gonna be very bittersweet because I've just spent like over $1,500 on 6 booster boxes for Rip and Ships. Hopefully I can sell some for Rip and Ships. Go check out my website, insanecards.com. Sign up to the newsletter so I can let you know when we're gonna do that Rip and Ship. Hopefully, like I said last week, it's gonna be like May 16th or something. But so I've got some English for that. Once we burn through that, then I'll like invest some of that money into Japanese so we have a bit more diversification, but I don't have enough capital to buy more Japanese now. And I have done my first ever like international deal. Someone reached out to me on TikTok, yeah, and then he emailed me in a collection, just some graded stuff. So I've done my first ever deal over there, all graded CGC stuff too. So I'm like, bro, I was a little bit like, oh man, I don't see too much CGC stuff over here. I'm not sure how it's going to move, but there were some cool cards in there. Most of them are 10s. There's a couple, I think there's like one pristine 10. This is like the gold label CGC. I'm going to show this pickup at once. That was $1,500. I did do it through PayPal though, the GST one. And he sent me through the tracking, so it's looking all pretty legit. Not sure when that's going to get here, so I'm not going to put that in until I get those cards, but that's $1,500 that's like forecasted into the business along with the booster boxes, so that's $3,000. And bro, someone accepted a deal on Trade Me. It was like a $3,000 like deal. There's a couple of sealed booster boxes which I actually might keep for my PC, but I'll have a think about that. Otherwise, if I really need the money to churn or just like need the money in general, then you know I'll put it into the business. But 3K total, offered him 2K, he took the 2K. There's like singles, graded stuff, and some sealed stuff in there too. But bro, so that's like, what is that? Let's say I do the 2K. It's pretty much 5K into the business. Back into the negative, bro. But again, some pretty good deals. And the card show, I thought it was going to be in June. It's actually going to be in July. So I was like, damn, that's not good, because I wanted to like flip some of that fast. But hopefully, I'm going to put most of that stuff on the website. And I'm not too worried. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident about this website thing and the streams and whatever. I think we could churn through a bit. If not, then like, you know, just put the price down a little bit and we just try and do something. Or I've got plans to do like mystery boxes. I'll run it by you guys now. $100 mystery box and you get $110 worth of value. So you buy the mystery box and it's like $110 worth of stuff. All would be from collector. It would be like graded cards, singles, sealed. No bulk, bro. Who wants fucking bulk in a mystery like box? We know like commons or anything like that. If it was going to be, it would be like a common from like, I don't know, Jungle or First Edition or something like that. Not like a little wee common like this. But anyway, or holo. I've got them like mystery boxes myself with like that kind of stuff in it. I'm like, bro, I don't want your bulk. Anyway, $200 mystery box, then you get like 12% like increase, so it'd be like $240 or $230 worth of value, and then it was going to be like a $500 mystery box, and there would be like 15% value, so it'd be $585 or $575 worth of value, something like that. Yeah, so it'd be all like graded singles, sealed, whether it be like booster boxes, Japanese, English, sealed English and stuff like that. And then I had just other ideas, which I don't want to say because I don't want someone to steal my idea. But that was a way to like, I don't know, have just other ways to like, instead of just having just the single stuff. But I know like the mystery boxes do get a little bit like, or mystery bags do get like a bit of a bad rap. But I want to just make you get, no matter what, you're getting like more value than you're paying. Sure, I lose a little bit of money because I'm not getting like full market, but I think it's a cool way. You're not going to get the card that you really want, but I'm not going to just like do all shit cards too. And they're all going to be like in good condition. Wouldn't do any like rough condition, and if it was, that would be like targeted into the price too. But yeah, I don't want to do like shitty cards in the mystery box, then it will get a bad rap. But anyway, that's just an idea. If you think that's all good, let me know in the comments, would you buy it? And speaking of the website, it should be live hopefully next week. I'm just talking to the the supplier now of like the website, I don't know what you call it, the back end stuff, and we just need to confirm that the courier can come pick up from my house, or I can just go drop it to the post shop or whatever, and they can pick it up from there. So it's going to be very soon. Hopefully, actually by the time this video comes out, it actually might be live. But if you follow me on like TikTok or social media, TikTok or Instagram, I'll probably post there, say it's live. And yeah, I probably just need to do some finer things like shipping, like yeah, your shipping is going to be protected and whatnot. Maybe like refund stuff, I don't know, just to do that. And then just stuff about the rip and ship, like make a rip and ship page, like what it's actually involved, and then maybe just some like FAQs and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a few little things I should do before I actually fully launch it. But again, like I said last week, I just want to launch it and just have it done and then just go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this week. Nothing too much crazy. So when I do get all this other stuff, we're going to be like negative $2,000 again. But I've already made a sale today, so you know, 70 Mac. And I'll just keep posting, and I'm just going to put big singles and bigger cards, or all my graded cards, up onto the website for the beginning, and then obviously the rip and ship stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to see if I actually sell anything on there, you know. Hopefully you will create a bit of a relationship with you guys. Got those emails, so be expecting emails if you haven't signed up already. Sign up, 10% off at SatanCards.com. Let's go. If you want to see my recap of my second card show, watch this video up here. If not, like and subscribe, get us to 2,500 for that next giveaway. See you in the next video. Let's go.